Drum roll, please. Ta-da! My name is Richie, and this is my climate justice presentation on the Indigenous Environmental Network's protest against the North Dakota pipeline. So what is this case study even about? Well, it's the Indigenous Environmental Network's activism against the North Dakota oil pipeline expansion. Who are the groups involved? The Rock Sioux Reservation, who are mainly affected by the pipeline, and the Indigenous Environmental Network, which are made up of a coalition of grassroots Indigenous organizations. When did this happen? The expansion began in 2015, but the main bulk of the protests began in 2016. So where does this pipeline even exist? It runs through North Dakota through Lake Oahe, located on the Missouri River. Why are people protesting the pipeline? It runs within a half-mile of indigenous land under the lake, which threatens indigenous water security as the pipe can burst. What is the purpose of the Indigenous Environmental Network? Its goal is to restore indigenous rights by stopping the pipeline and to instead implement the strategies in Module 5. Specifically, they want to mitigate further damage to the environment by promoting adaptation strategies that prioritize the well-being of indigenous communities and the planet as a whole. One way they want to do this is to promote sustainable energy solutions and implement policies to care for the earth. This case study demonstrates the effectiveness of communication through protests, banding together, and writing letters even to the president. This case study connects to climate justice, as it shows that not everyone is impacted by climate change equally. For example, we know the pipeline is built under the lake, which is the reservation's main water supply. The pipeline dramatically increases the reservation's susceptibility to the impacts of climate change as it can burst, leaving the reservation vulnerable to droughts, which are very common in North Dakota. This case study matters to me because while it's near impossible to achieve equality for everyone, the best we can do is highlight those who are most oppressed and help them. Realizing this means understanding that climate change and systems of oppression go hand in hand. Fossil fuel companies often exploit indigenous communities like the Rock Sioux to fuel their profits and to continue their harmful operations. This means that fighting climate change requires us to address root causes of oppression, because their exploitation of these communities make their business profitable, and without it, there would be no pipelines such as these and less impact to the earth. Aside from this, though, it's important to note that we collectively share the burdens of climate challenges and solutions, because we are all impacted by the climate pattern, and yet we hold the key to a greener future by making small tweaks in our lives. That's all from our presentation. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.